Hello and welcome to KDRPG. My name is Shane Stevens and I am your Dungeon Master. I'm joined once again by our wonderful players Meredith and Brittany. We are here to hang out with you guys, chat, have some fun, play some D&D, and roll some dice. Good job.
Oh, there's a 20 in there.
So thank you guys once again for joining us for our stream. Whether you're watching on YouTube or you're watching live on Twitch. Yes, excuse me, I'm sorry. Live on Twitch, we appreciate you guys being here and hanging out with us.
What did you say we were live on?
Huh?
What did you say we were live on?
If you're watching it on YouTube or live on Twitch.
Right.
That's pretty sure that's what I said. I also, I burped snuck up halfway through.
Oh, okay.
And I couldn't.
I was not paying attention and you apologized, so it's just...
That's because Meredith gave me a look.
So if anyone other than me has noticed Brittany has got her hair done. And
That's
she
right.
looks absolutely gorgeous.
I do.
I really did. You notice?
I did after you mentioned it. I was cutting chicken when she walked in the door. Oh, speaking of which, can you turn on that light?
Oh.
It's a little switch.
Cutting chicken and turning on the light. You know.
There we go.
Like you do.
Like you do. That helps a little
Connect
bit.
it.
Just connect it.
We're trying.
I'm good, thank you.
Nobody
I'm
wants
not a huge fan.
strawberries.
I'm sorry. Okay, well, I'll try one. You want me? Yeah, I'll try one. No, let me try one. Oh, no, I don't love strawberry. I'm
Here,
sorry.
continue.
I had a face stuck in you. Carry on.
Anyway, thank you guys for being here and hanging out with us tonight.
Cut you.
Just you and only you. No new announcements per the normal. We're just working on new projects forever and always. And life is finally starting to slow down, so maybe I'll get time to work on it. But I feel like I've said that that's like 3 weeks.
It's true.
So, yeah, it's coming eventually. Soon, coming to a theater near you.
Not there.
Coming to a live stream near you.
That's better.
Very near. If you got Wi-Fi.
It's all around you. Soft caress of Wi-Fi.
Shut up, Shane.
What? You're the one that inspired it.
Throw these hands.
That's fair. So,
You want to catch these hands, Shane?
no. The dog is off to the right. But anyway, there's really nothing too much to talk about. So, without further ado, I think we can go ahead and jump into tonight's episode. So, let's set the proper mood.
Oh dear.
It was a dark and stormy night.
It was not.
The dog
It
can't
was a
slap
bright
us,
and
but-
sunny day.
So, where we last left our players, you were near North Londor, and just had killed a set of assassins who were set on you by...
Oh, I remember exactly where we are.
Yeah,
I don't want to be there.
by Farbaros. You defeated the assassins.
Oh, that... I remember now.
No, it's so gross.
I was holding on to it all night, and I didn't want to say anything to remind you guys till right now.
Oh.
I don't like this. I don't like this one little bit.
So you guys killed the assassins,
Mm-hmm.
and found that they were sent by Farbaros to take you out.
Fiber
After 2
wear.
years.
Barberware.
Barber wear.
So you guys had a couple more days left in the city, so you spent that time prepping, getting your stuff ready to go, and preparing the army for travel. After about 2 or 3 days of being in the city, you guys headed off with the army, heading kind of northwest, away from Irnath Vandor, past where the mushroom that you guys originally came into the Feywild for this at, and forward. A couple days of travel that went relatively without issue. You guys eventually got to a point where you separated from the rest of the army. Upon doing so, you headed due north, heading to a spot before the giant crevasse that separated the land from the mountain range, which the mountain range of where the manor, or the mansion or castle, if you will, is located, where Farbaros is said to be located with his army, and Siltoris, Faye's patron. You headed north a few days, you, a small band, the original party, Faye, Pip, and Daffodil. And Rena,
Mhm.
and headed north towards an old mining town. Wilds that was said to have been long abandoned. But supposedly the mine system eventually let out near the manor. So you headed that way, finding yourself in an abandoned ghost town. Stealthily making your way through the city, you didn't really deal with much. But eventually you made your way up the kind of the center road and up into the large kind of quarry area where the entrance to the mine is located. Seeing many kind of abandoned mine buildings and equipment, you headed around, skirted around the outside of the complex. Eventually making your way near the door, where you all had a sense of loneliness pierce through your brain. As you guys saw in the distance, a kind of gray, humanoid-like creature with kind of spears for arms
They're creepy as.
They're nasty. They're awful.
come crawling out, moan and weep a little bit before turning around and going back inside of the giant doors leading to the mine. I will show a picture for reminder,
No.
and for those of you on the stream.
I don't want to be reminded. I would like to forget.
So for those of you on stream, then as best as you can see it, that. So, as you all are banking on your high stealth roll that you made, off to the edge of the giant set of doors, you guys see this creature as it kind of turns around and kind of walks back into the door a little bit. His soft moaning and weeping still audible. What would you guys like to do?
I'll get out of there.
Oh, okay. So, is that the door we have to go through?
Yeah.
You don't know. That's one you were pretty sure you have to go through.
Okay.
I'm pretty damn sure we have to.
We're trying to get out of fighting some really
Come
horrid
on.
creatures. That's what's happening.
Yes. We want to get out of being
Accosted by whatever the hell that is.
disgusting creatures, not just one.
Welcome you.
Oh, dice.
Just
Can
me.
you get it?
You're just a disaster.
I know. That's my coworkers.
Here you go.
Excuse me.
So, what do you guys like to do?
Should we try to get them out of there and then run in when they're gone and knock them out?
Okay, what do we got? What do we got for sneaking? What have we?
It doesn't help if we have to go in there.
I know, but if we can make it so they can't see us.
I have visibility with my loop, but I have to play it.
Continuously?
No, but I have to play it.
Do you have to be loud? You can just sort of like...
I don't know.
Okay.
But I would have to play it, and I could only turn one person invisible.
Problematic. Okay, what have I got?
I do have my ghost step tattoo. So we can even do something if we wanted to try to get them out of there. And you need me to, if I get locked out on the other side, I can walk through the door. That is an option. Like if we're able to get those guys out of there, get you guys in, lock it from the inside, and I need to rush in, I can use my ghost step tattoo and walk through the wall.
So just you guys have some perspective too.
Uh-huh.
These doors, there's a double set of doors that are about 15 to 20 feet high and probably about 15 to 20 feet wide apiece.
Okay.
There's two of them. One's shut and one's kind of ajar, about halfway open.
Okay.
that is how the kind of the entrance is in current state.
So it sounds like we probably had to fight him.
Not saying you guys can't find another way. I'm just letting you know what
Yeah,
you're looking
yeah.
at. Oh,
Okay.
we are good, by the way, doer. I missed that you asked how we were doing. How are you?
So it's maybe what's going on.
I missed the what's going on part.
We're playing a game. That's what's going on.
It's what's going on.
We're trying to get out of stealing the creepy creatures.
Horrifying, nightmare-inducing creatures that would give Megan nightmares.
Yeah,
Of course.
I don't like it.
That's what. I should have planned this out and had Megan and Danny join up.
You're the worst.
I don't intend to give her nightmares, but I just feel like everything I do does. It's not my fault she has a vivid imagination.
Alright. So.
Okay. You're the worst. Leave me alone.
I mean, you guys got all day. It's technically a game because he's not even found you.
I
You guys
still
roll
have
high
3 stink stones left.
Okay, so
Should we just try to destroy one of those other buildings and have them go out and then we just run in?
distraction might work. Okay.
Well, that other building just kind of fell to pieces.
That's
Like,
true.
real
They are
quickly.
not very strong. Let's see what we've got here.
Wait.
What?
We could have you also throw some of your creatures
This is true.
so we can start having some of the buildings destroyed and toss out some of those creatures, keep them distracted
All right.
as a distraction, and us in another spot. Like we can maybe have death, go up close, put your creatures out there, destroy a building or two, hide, get out of the way, get
Okay.
close to the door, go in.
All right, we'll go with that.
Alright, so what are you guys gonna do?
We're gonna go try to destroy a couple of buildings.
Back in the town or in the complex?
Back in the town.
Okay.
How far away are we from that?
Quite a ways.
Okay. Like
So-
more than 120 feet.
Yes.
Okay.
The town was kind of at the bottom of a valley,
Mm.
and then there was kind of a windy road that went up a hill up into where there's a flat quarry
Okay,
complex.
okay.
So the road itself would be probably longer than 120 feet, just in the back of the town.
Okay. Let me just check something.
There's no weird crumbling buildings in this area, right?
There is some crumbling buildings on the outskirts of the complex.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, so
There's
the complex is
one-
made up as like I said in the intro, it's made up of a set of crumbling buildings around the outskirts, with equipment kind of strewn around. See some shacks, some like what looks to be like cafeteria buildings and all sorts of different buildings on the site.
Did I lose it?
What?
My
Might not have it prepared.
Oh, I did have it prepared. That's what I wasn't looking at. Bag of tricks.
Oh, your bag of tricks?
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
I could have some of her
Yeah,
throw some of those
creatures, yeah.
out
And they
as a
will
distraction.
they're friendly to you and you can command them. Okay.
How many of them can you have at a time? All three?
Yeah, yep, there's 3 charges. Okay, and the one I've got is rust. So that gives me actually some pretty good options. Alright, so I think we'll start with that. I'm gonna toss out 3 critters and send them off to the buildings to make some noise.
Okay.
Appreciate your sacrifice.
So go ahead and roll your. You're gonna have to roll 3d8s to see what they are.
Yep. See what we got here. Ooh, okay, I got a rat. And 2 giant boars. Boars will give me some good distraction.
There you go.
The rat just nibble, nibble, nibble.
Just mess with the infrastructure or something, I don't know.
Okay, so go bag of tricks. So you turn your hat backwards and you freaking throw them.
Go, Pumbaa! I choose you!
Pumbaa, too! I choose you!
Okay, so 2 giant boar, quite large, appear, and a little itty rat in between the 2 of them, or riding on one of their backs.
Regular sized rat.
Riding on the back of one of them. Come on. You can come up. You can stay up here. I know you get hot. No. Excuse me as I talk to my dog. Please move.
See what we got here.
Oh.
What are you rolling for?
Hit points.
Oh. You can just go with the generic hit point.
I know. Fine.
If you want to roll, roll, but if you get less, I'm not letting you reroll.
Leave it.
It's up to you.
Killjoy.
I'm not going to stop you from rolling dice. I almost never roll crit points, so every time I do, it's always like significantly less than I hate myself.
That's valid.
The hit point value they give you is the average median.
Okay. So I'm gonna send them off into the buildings.
Okay, so they head up to the buildings. They start kind of milling around the buildings.
Didn't you say to cause ruckus?
Yeah.
Okay, you said you sent them off the building. You didn't say anything after that.
I send them off into the buildings to cause a ruckus.
Oh, okay.
But wait till you get to the buildings.
So they make their way over to the buildings, and then they start like crashing into the
You hear this?
Yes. You see the boards are taking down buildings, and you see the rat barely envisioned just like ripping paper apart. Flinging into the air.
Speak, speakin', speak, speaker, speak, speakin'.
Yeah.
You owe me a new acorn.
The buildings start getting torn down.
Just starts like tearing straw out of Fastros.
This one's for my cousin, you bastard!
Okay.
And we wait.
We wait.
So the creature, after you hear the moaning and the sense of loneliness just kind of grow, and you eventually see the creature kind of peek out through the door.
Did you say there was one or how many?
Just one that you can see?
I thought you said there were 2 last time.
Yeah, but you can only see one of them.
Okay.
So the one peeks its head out, starts kind of lumbering its way towards the boars. Once it gets within about 60 feet of them, you see he takes one of his kind of like harpoon arms, or it's like bone shard, and he it shoots out forward in a large kind of string of like trailing behind it.
While this is going on, can I do know your enemy?
Sure, how long does that take?
Hold on. 1 minute.
Okay, so 6 seconds are going by in the course of this. So, launches forward and grabs into one of the boar. Actually, let's see if he hits.
Yeah, hold up. Armor class.
That's going to be an 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, so hits into the boar. He takes... 1, 2, 3, 4... 20 points of piercing damage,
He is not dead.
and he is now grappled.
Hey, there's that. What are your piece of paper?
Of course.
And then Yes, now the board needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Not so good. 17.
Right. It saves, but it still takes.
Rude.
$11 points of psychic damage,
Okay.
and then he starts.
Stop already.
The flesh on its arm pulls taut, and it starts dragging the boar closer to him, and it gets about halfway to him.
That's so gross.
At that point, if you want to roll initiative for your monsters, they follow your commands.
Yes.
It's up to you.
Okay.
What about that?
Oh my god, no.
So one of my boars gets an 18, and the other boar and the rat get 1s. Ooh.
So the rat and one boar gets 1s,
Yep.
and then another boar got 18.
Yep.
Okay. So let's say the boar that got the 18 hits a good. Hits a good.
Okay, so that boar.
Is which one?
What's the distance between the boar and the critter?
30 feet.
Okay.
But it is grappled.
Oh, that's the boar that's got the 18?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So its speed becomes 0, but he can try to break free.
Okay, then he'll try to break free.
Okay. So go ahead and make a strength check.
10.
He's still grappled.
Yeah, I figured.
And then the rat and the other boar's turn.
Okay,
Let's say that rat's riding on top of that board.
sure. Okay.
As adorable as a rat can be.
So
Do you like rats?
the other boar is going to charge at the whatever the hell. And attack with its tusks.
So it's about 60 feet away from it currently.
Oh, that's too much. Okay, so it's going to go.
It grappled the other one 60
Yeah.
feet away and pulled it 30 feet towards it.
Can it try to attack the arm string?
I'll say you could try to assist getting the other boar out if you want
Okay.
to go make a strength check and help
Sure.
try to help the other boar.
We'll do it.
Okay, so roll strength check for that one.
Nat 20.
Fair enough. So he manages to kind of like run up.
Absolutely useless thing to get a nat 20 on.
He bites onto the kind of the end of the harpoon that's sticking out. It rips it from the other boar's flesh, releasing him from the grapple. As the harpoon just kind of like retracts into it.
Disgusting.
Okay.
So what?
Anything else with
What's
that boar?
left?
The rat.
Yeah, it's just the rat. Okay. I don't know that he can do much of anything. Yeah.
Okay.
He can jump like 5 feet to like bite something, but that's all he's got.
So.
We'll wait. We'll wait on the rat.
Okay. So. The lonely still kind of making it like mournful sorrow and cries. If you guys want to do anything at any point, let me know. You guys can interject where you want to. So just a heads up.
I think Daffodil will choose this moment to crossbow the creature
Is he gonna
because he's very much like somewhere else.
okay,
Daffodil may not be thinking this through very well, but he's gonna do it.
okay, so he's not next to you guys.
He's with us,
Okay.
but the creature is engaged with the
Yeah.
my critters.
Okay. So roll a stealth check for that.
Okay. $24.
Okay. Now I want 2 stealth checks from you and Pip.
Okay, that's valid. $15.
15.
15.
15? Okay. Also, I don't know if you can see that saw your yeet dice within the dice channel.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
got it.
Meredith told me about it. Fine, I wasn't gonna use it anywhere else. I
Okay.
wouldn't cheat on you guys or anything.
So Daffodil kind of like, even though he's right next to you guys, he kind of blends into the rock really well. But you guys are feeling stealthy. But you still can see each other. The Daffodil lets off with an attack. Go ahead and roll for his attack.
Oh.
$19.
He. That will hit.
It better. Otherwise, we are boned. So he gets his sneak attack, yes?
Yes.
Which is how many? 3? 5 extra D6s!
Oh yeah, it's a lot.
Woo!
The reason sneak attack is like the bomb diggity.
Let's see, we got it weird. Okay. Hold up, I gotta do math.
There.
21! No. 27!
27.
Yeah.
Okay. So he takes 27 points of damage. Okay.
I started doing that to my kids. No, the yeet.
Oh,
Where after nap time, I'll just be like, wake up. And they're just like, it's fine because they're awake.
That's fine.
Like, mission accomplished.
So, the creature then looks in your general direction and you can't see what you can see.
And he sees nothing. I'm not here. You cannot see me.
Okay.
I have mastered the art of standing so still that I turn
He
invisible.
scans in that direction, but it doesn't seem like he's making a move at your guiding turn. So he then turns back towards the boar, and he shoots off with a harpoon arm again towards the one he grabbed on before. And he rolled a 17.
The boar. 17 to hit the boar.
Ooh, it hits.
Okay.
He's dead. He's dead. Just
Okay. I mean, you already tell you.
how many points?
Okay.
If it's more than
21.
11, he's dead.
21.
Okay, he's dead.
Okay, 21 points of damage.
Goodbye, boar number 2. Number 1. My bad.
So as it grabs onto him and then tries to pull him in, and it kind of like grabs it in some sort of like weird, like
I don't watch horror movies.
hug, almost, if it can be construed as much. They realize it's dead.
Piggy.
Realize it's dead, and it kind of lets out this large.
It's like you. It's depressed and likes pigs.
It's like me.
That'll be
You
good.
guys should see the
Don't
lid.
worry, you're easily twice as good looking as that pig.
Only 20. Thank you for saying
So,
that. Ian.
as it realizes the creature just pulled up towards the dead, it lets out this long kind of just.
Is it sad about killing it, or are these just like they're called crocodile tears, Meredith?
And then
You
looks up,
murder something, you don't generally worry about it.
and then almost kind of has an angry appearance and looks up towards the next one. That's going to be it for its turn. At this point, you guys hear kind of another mournful kind of crying coming from the door.
Awful sound.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. So with that, what I'm gonna have now, let's go ahead and let's get initiative rolled. I'm
I
gonna
guess.
roll you guys into the initiative.
How long has this been?
Huh?
Since
Has
the
it
guy
been
came
10 minutes? It's probably only been like
It's been like
a
3
minute,
rounds.
maybe. Yeah,
Maybe.
so
it's only been like 18 seconds.
18 seconds. You're still working on it.
Sorry.
We won't
No, it's
hold
okay.
it against you if you decide to hang back and work on your spell.
It's not a spell, it's just.
No, it's bad.
It's not. It really isn't. It's just. It's just being a fighter. You just watch a being for a minute and you get to know things about them. So you want us to roll into
Yeah, please do it on the ship. Give me 1 second. I'm rolling. I'm adding stuff in here.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 24 for Daffodil and 7 for me.
24 for Death, 7 for you.
13 for me.
13 for Pip. Wow, that's really low for you.
I know. I rolled a 3. I want to grab something. Let me put it back.
Okay. Are you gonna want to do anything on your turn?
I don't know. I think she'll keep working on her not spell.
Okay.
I'm just trying to.
Mistake.
So, right in between, right there. Got it. Okay. So, we have ahead, and it's gonna be Daffodil's turn now.
Okay. Alright, he's going to crossbow it again. With sneak attack.
Okay.
27.
That'll hit. Well, that's
26.
26.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 26 points. Yeah, thanks. So as he lets out with another,
Mournful cry.
gosh dang it, they turned this thing off.
Did you?
Left it on. Yeah, I did.
Oh,
So dumb.
puppy.
He's also just standing there like, what?
So as it launches into it, it gets lodged next to the other crossbow bolt. The creature just sweeps angrily again in that general direction, trying to see what hit it.
Is it at least bloody and chain? God!
Okay, you guys
Maybe.
can see it.
What do you mean maybe? We would know. You tell us.
It's not
Oh,
funny.
that's cute. Not your cool your thing.
Where should the.
Internet?
Tell the internet.
Perfect.
Look at how cute that is. Oh, isn't he adorable?
This episode is not sponsored by, but has contributed to
Small businesses at Renaissance fairs.
Aria Creations. Check them out at your local Renaissance fair. They're really cool. They also love D&D. Really, really.
Nerds of a feather flock together.
He was telling me we were chatting with him for a while, and this is off topic, and I apologize. But they do weekend-long D&D sessions
Ooh.
where it is ultra-realistic gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
So they roleplay everything, and like
I would like to use my bonus action to poop.
like to the point where like you have to be worried about limbs getting chopped off, getting diseases, and
Diseases?
oh yeah, it's intense.
I wanted to worry about diseases. I live in real life.
This
Screw
is-
that.
All weekend long. Like kind of a dream come true, but also sounds really intense. But you guys are awesome if you're watching or ever watch it.
Even when I was LARPing, I was just an accelerant gamer.
Okay.
Hyperrealism is not for me.
So the creature looks over, and he almost like as he kind of looks over, he kind of glances back, and he stares right at me.
That happened sometime.
Why? Because she did something?
To a damn
You
thing!
guys are sitting near Daffodil, and the creature got attacked from that general direction, so he starts scanning around and looking.
And
He beat your stealth for this time. So he
Bean.
climbed you guys. So you were hidden, but he beat your stealth score with his perception check.
rude.
So, that it for Danville?
Yes, he's got no bonus actions worth a damn.
It is now the creature's turn. It's still looking at the boar. It's going to decide to go ahead and try to attack the next one. So it launches out with its harpoon on him. And that's an unnatural 20.
He'll hit.
That's going to deal 26 points of piercing damage. And he then he needs now to make a wisdom saving throw, the boar does.
Oh. Twenty.
Alright, then. I'm going to call that he takes no damage on that
Cool.
instead of half damage.
Cool.
So the boar, for whatever reason, his mental prowess
The smartest piggy.
He's instead of feeling lonely, he remembers the warm mud piles with his family as a little boar. His non-existent life because he lives in a bag.
Yeah, he's got memories.
So it doesn't take any damage, but it does get pulled and is now right next to the creature.
Yay!
So,
Can it make an attack while grappled?
yes, you can.
Would the attack work? Or is it disadvantage?
It doesn't gain disadvantage that I'm aware of. No, it's not.
Okay.
Just can't move.
If it's right up on the creature, then it'll be fine.
Mhm.
All
And with
right.
that, you guys, as that creature, you see that happens, you guys look off to your right and you see another one come creeping out of the gates.
Okay.
Kind of like starts looking around.
Okay, I am going to rehide.
Well, it's Pip's turn now.
Beans.
Yeah, I'm gonna rehide.
Okay, roll stealth.
Oh, can.
It's an action, by the way.
There
Okay,
you go. 21.
Okay. Anything else on your turn? That was your action.
I'm gonna hold my other action.
Your bonus action?
No, I get. Oh wait.
It's an action to hide.
You get to attack per action.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Yep.
right.
Come on.
No, that's it. I guess.
Okay. Yeah, rogues have the bonus action hide, which is the advantage. Faye.
I am also going to rehide.
Okay, roll stealth.
13.
Okay.
That's worse.
Alright. It's now the board's turn.
Okay. So he's going to tusk attack the what's it?
Okay.
13.
13.
Yeah.
Okay, that will not hit.
Figured.
So it's got him so close that it's got him just like pierced with that, yeah, kind of bone spike, and it's gonna pull him close, and he goes to gore him with his tusks, and he doesn't manage to hit.
do not like.
Anything else?
No, the board does not have any bonus actions.
Okay, it's now the rat's turn.
The rat is gonna use this moment and jump off the board to attack the creature.
Sure.
It's got a 5-foot range.
Yeah, sure.
Alright. Let's see what we can do.
Come on.
Nope.
I was gonna laugh that was a natural 20.
Oh my god, can you imagine? It's so good.
That rat's short life would have been epic.
It would have done a whole 2 damage.
Yep.
If it had gotten a nat 20 and doubled its damage. Hit dice is 1d1 of piercing damage.
What is it about being up here that makes my eyes so itchy?
I don't know, man.
Maybe it's just because I've been hugging up on you again.
No, it's like every single time that we do
You think
D&D.
it's the air conditioning and it's just the pollen?
Well, the air conditioner is on right now.
Still, like, the window's technically open.
Fair.
No, it's
And I have no idea. Maybe you've got a new allergy. Wouldn't that be nice? You're gonna kill me. I will not die of natural cause.
Nope. Okay, so the rat's attack doesn't succeed.
Nah.
That brings us back around to that.
Failure. Failure. Okay. Daph's got a hair across his ass about it now. This thing should be dead! So, gonna...
We should have got a poison tip dart.
We should have bought him.
I'll make a point that I didn't make before, but I probably will because it might help you. When he looked in your direction, he kind of paused in what seemed to be in 3 different locations within your guys' location. Correct.
What does that mean?
He saw all 3 of us.
Okay. Even Daph? There's like 24?
I'm telling you what they saw.
What face? Okay.
So you have to do with that information what you want.
Daph wouldn't know that. His passive perception is like crap. It's 10.
Good.
So he's going for it.
Yep.
We have to count that.
Roll it in the box.
Huh?
Roll the box.
Good. That's the one! It's a 12.
Does not hit.
I figured.
What was the first one?
4.
Go away.
We're gonna have to, like, buff my dice because I'm down to 2 d20s. Alright. Empty the dice jail. Freeing the prisoners.
Reminds me of a toddler. It's a toddlers, like they look at their shit like this.
It's true. I get plenty of that at work. It's fine.
Alright, so that's it for Daffodil.
Yup.
That brings us next to creatures. So the first creature that has the board nearby is going to go ahead and make another attack.
Alright.
That's going to be a 14 to hit.
It'll hit.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Wow, that was a crappy roll. It's 14 points of damage.
It's still. No. Oh, yeah, because it's already grappled. Okay.
Oh, wait.
There's a
Yeah,
14 to
no,
hit.
anyway. I actually was supposed to get advantage on that roll. I didn't get a 20, but
But was it a 14 to hit or 14 damage?
14 damage.
Okay.
It was 16 to hit, 14, or sorry,
Oh,
14 to hit. 14 to hit and 14 damage.
Okay.
I also now need the boar and the rat to make wisdom saving.
Boo!
Actually, need the boar to make 2 of them.
With advantage or disadvantage?
Neither.
Okay.
Straight.
Oh my god! You're not going again. The 3, a 5, and a 6.
Okay, so,
That. Oh wait, what kind of wisdom you said?
yes, wisdom saving throws.
Okay, so. Ooh, that's worse. A 2, a 3, and a 6.
Yeah, none of them saves.
Nah,
So,
they dead. The rat's got 1 hit point, so it's dead.
Yeah.
You don't even have to roll.
well,
And the board's got 2 left, so it's dead.
okay. Yeah, because the boar was going to take double damage.
Yeah.
So, all the creatures just existed.
Well, a good enough distraction while it lasted.
Their bodies kind of persist for a few seconds, and then they kind of fade away. And now Shirley kind of turns and looks in your guys' general direction. The other monster is looking around, doesn't see anything, so it's going to make a perception check. And still doesn't see you guys, so starts walking out towards the other creature.
Okay, cool.
Uh,
How far away from the door is it?
approximately 30 feet from the door.
Okay. We are going to sneak and try and like this fence. Sneak over around the door.
It's Pip's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
We're still on the encounter.
Oh, well.
I'm
I
still
want to
gonna-
get an encounter.
We haven't broken initiative yet.
I also am so I'm gonna try to go sneak towards the door.
Okay. So give me another spell check, you'll even move.
I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Okay. Stealth check what?
I'm very scared when I'm not trying to be. If I'm trying, it never works. What's your check? What's the
11.
11? Okay, so you start making your way towards the door. And surprisingly enough, they don't seem to notice you as you get. You guys are approximately 40 feet from the door. So what's your speed? 35?
30.
30. And you're about halfway through the first door. Bang.
Same.
Stealth check.
Yeah. That's definitely, that's not good. 13! Well, she's got a plus 13, so I'm just
You don't
like,
get to pick, it's your turn.
huh?
It's your turn.
I was saying, I was looking at down.
Oh,
Sheet.
I thought you.
Don't you give me, like, patronizing DM shit. I was on the wrong window. Fuck!
I thought you were looking.
No,
Did
shut
that-
up.
you just
I was
like,
on
oh.
Daffodil's page,
Okay.
and I'm like, plus 13 is not what I get, so I
Okay,
went to
that's
mine. Don't
Okay.
give me a patronizing face, Shane. I know where you live.
I thought you were
Here, and then
deciding to
stop.
roll
No,
with
no. I wasn't rolling for both of us. It was just my turn. You know something, Shane? Fuck.
Make it sure. Go with your roll.
18.
Okay. So you make it. You were 30 feet as well.
Yes.
You make it to the same spot that Pip is,
Yep.
and they don't seem to notice you. And now that's the turn.
Yup. This bastard got a speed of 45. Got the shortest legs. Ooh, 15.
15 for yourself?
Yeah.
Yep.
He
So
got a plus 13 and he only got 15.
he's 5 behind you. 5 feet behind you.
Barely left a crit
Hey,
fail.
I was the more obvious
He's
one.
behind us?
He's 5 feet behind you guys. He's gonna have as far as walking speed, right?
45.
Oh, 45.
45.
I thought you said he was slower than you guys.
No, he's
No.
got the shortest legs, but he's got 45 because
Yeah.
he had that squat nimbleness
he's-
speed. Yeah, he's
He's
just
headed
like, gone. Bye. Gotta go fast.
The creatures are now kind of looking around towards you. Or looking around for you guys. They look around and they're both kind of just meandering around. They don't see you. Pip,
I'm gonna get inside, take a quick look around, and try to close the door.
Bye.
okay, well the door is open, swung outwards
Oh, so no.
into the courtyard.
That's it.
Not like we can lock them anyway, so like my call attention towards this.
It's true. Okay, I'm gonna take a look around and try to like
So
go.
so you want to get inside, so you need to roll that stuff check. Get you moving again.
At
Huh?
9.
9.
9?
9.
So,
Oh, no.
as you go toward the door, you kind of lean up against one door and kind of reach. It swings a little bit, and the two monsters just swing up in your general direction and they spin your spotting. And you make it inside the door, and as you make it inside the door, though, even if you're spotted, you look around and you see this large chamber with a set of tracks heading off into a couple sets of chambers. You see a large kind of central tunnel that heads deeper into the mountain, and you see one's heading west and one's heading east.
Secret tunnel through the mountains. Secret, 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 secret tunnel.
I can't believe it took us this long to get to this point, because it's literally been the whole point of coming this direction.
We gotta think about stuff.
Alright, so.
We only have the one brain cell between us. It takes a while.
There is a number of like mining equipment and mining parts that are kind of like dilapidated.
I'm going to quickly strum and use my invisibility spell.
Okay,
It's kind of late
how
for
long does it last?
that. Concentration up to 1 hour.
So,
Okay.
Hey, oh, invisible. Yeah, there you go. Okay,
No Eldorado.
okay.
No.
As you're sitting there by the door,
Do-do-do-do.
as you're sitting there by the door, and you see Pip run ahead of you and make your way into the door. As you're following behind, you then see the creatures just look up towards you guys and go, and start like heading your direction.
Are they like fast?
They're just they're starting to move your direction. They haven't started moving in, but they spotted.
Run.
You move in, you get right next to where you thought Pip would have stopped, but all you see is death.
Alright.
You see the same thing as that described.
Yep. Okay.
A large kind of central cavern going north. Caverns off to your west, and caverns off to the east.
Alright, from what I remember of like the map we were shown, north is where I want to go.
In front. I want to go west.
West. Okay.
So, because I don't have a proper map to give you guys,
Yeah, yeah.
I'll help you.
Yep.
I described that at the beginning. No, today.
Okay.
I gotta give you guys a little bit of shit about not thinking.
Yep.
So, what do you want to do?
Stay.
Anything else on your turn?
Spells you can cast or any
Not
balls you can do on the ground.
Oh. Okay, so how close am I to the doors?
You're only like you're 15 feet past them if you want to be.
Okay, how wide open are the doors?
So there's one that's shut,
Uh-huh.
and then there's another one that's kind of like creaked open like halfway.
Okay, but like how much is that distance? Would you say 20 feet or less?
10 or 15 feet.
What?
Okay. So you want to use it? Your one web?
Yep. so it makes like a 20-foot square, and it'll go right between the doors.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yep.
Is that concentration, or how long does that persist?
Nope, it just goes until I kind of like. What is it? Hold on. Does it really say?
Let me look.
It just says that I've got 7 charges.
Oh, you use the web spell. So the web spell lasts an
Okay,
hour.
okay.
It's concentration, so that's.
So I can't cast any other spell.
Well, nope. The one is gonna keep the concentration.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
So
say
I can only have one web out at a time.
correct.
Okay, gotcha. We're good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're casting.
Yep.
And it's Dex save 15 or they're restrained.
Yep. Got it.
Okay. So we're going to
So
head west.
that'll
I'm
be
going
the that'll be the end of your turn currently.
Oh, we're still in? Okay.
I haven't canceled yet. So it's Daffodil's turn. Does he want to do anything specific?
Well, he would have seen me, you know, making a big old web across the thing, kind of wrecking his line of sight. So.
Okay.
Don't think he's really got anything else.
You can hold it there. You guys can start moving towards the doors, but I'm not dropping this out of initiative quite.
Yep. I mean, I guess he can, like, hold an action to shoot something with his crossbow.
Sure. Does he want to shoot something if it busts through the web or if it hits?
If it busts through the web.
Okay. Anything else for that?
Nope.
Okay. So the creature's turn. The one that was closer to the door starts meandering its way and it hits the web. So now we can see if it saves. So I believe that's a dexterity save.
Yep.
Natural 20. So as it hits the webs, it's kind of sharp, bony protrusions that come out of its limbs that kind of cut through. Oh, actually, wait. So 20-foot cube.
Okay.
Like you obscure the area of the webs are anchor between the masses. Okay, so it didn't get restrained, but it's not through the webs yet. It just got to the outer portion of it. Because that's 20-foot cube, so there's still quite a bit to go through.
Okay.
The other creature is not quite there yet. So it's now Pip's turn.
Alright.
So Pip, you see the creature like starting to kind of break through the web. It's not getting stuck yet, but it could still potentially.
Okay. I am going to. I guess I'm going to.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can start running. Don't feel like I'm keeping you here for combat. You guys can start making your way out
I'm gonna shout run.
Okay.
and start making your way.
Yes.
Are you gonna dash or just walk?
Dash.
Okay, where are you going? So as you look into which way you're going, you going west? Okay. You see two caverns. Both of kind of equal size, isn't it? There's the left one and the right one.
Which way should we go?
West is left.
Yep. But there's two west caverns.
Oh. Okay.
It's kind of like a complex in here.
Yeah.
There's a number of caverns that are all heading in different directions.
Okay.
But there's two particularly along the west wall that seem to be heading the direction you want to go.
Okay.
In addition to a large central one that goes north, and a couple more that go east.
Do western campus.
Is there one that doesn't have as many tracks or the tracks?
So there's one of them has a a railroad park trail heading into it, and the other one does not.
I'll follow that one.
Which one?
I feel like the cart would take us deeper into the mine.
But isn't that where we need to go?
We're trying to get to the castle.
Remember all the details.
Were we trying to get through the mine into the castle, or just to this area?
So the
Shane!
right. The mine was supposedly had a path that would take you just outside of the castle. You guys get to it from a hidden back entrance
Okay.
that was supposedly scouted out. Because it was noticed that when the scouts looked at the manor house, they noticed a small cavern on the right-hand side. And it was brought up that there was a mine entrance some days south of, or some days east of it, in the same mountain range that was thought would potentially lead to that exit.
So we do want to go through the mine.
Yes.
Okay. Tracks it is.
Okay. So, you start heading towards the track one?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. It is now face turn. You still don't see Pep. You heard her say head or run. You don't see her.
Where are you?
Where's the tracks?
Fair enough.
Okay, towards tracks.
Daffodil, come on.
Daffodil was told exactly to attack the creature. Oh, the broken web, which I had again. So Daffodil, he starts making his way. He surpasses the both of you guys, making it towards the track.
Have you faster than us?
It's now the creature's turn. So the first one fails its save and gets. The other one also fails its save and gets stuck.
Avoiding fights is what we do best around here.
So as you hear the mournful cries of the creatures stuck in the webs, you guys start making your way down the railroad path. All becomes darker and darker as you get to it.
I got dark vision.
And I got my night goggles.
You guys are out
Daffodil has
of combat.
Daffodil's out of luck.
So you guys,
So
as you're-
Pip basically is the timer for the web
so
with her invisibility.
Oh yeah,
For an
she
hour.
shows up again. The web is gone.
so as you
I
guys
think that's a good thing.
start running down the path, you see it kind of like branches off into some smaller, kind of like look like narrow paths.
Mhm.
But for the most part, the main path continues down, and you see the railroad tracks. You pass one or two mine carts that are kind of like falling off the track.
Mhm.
As you guys run down that way, I would imagine you guys probably run for a little while, and then you guys can finally, as it becomes darker and darker, you guys get to a point where even with your dark vision, you can't see.
All right. This is worse than regular darkness. This is advanced darkness.
Hey,
Dark vision requires some hint of light to work,
Yeah.
but it's so pitched that you can't see anything.
fucking Delvin.
What about her night vision goggles?
They give her dark vision, so same thing.
Okay.
So I'm
The
gonna.
coin of delving.
Yeah.
It gives enough faint light that those of you who can with dark vision, it gives you what 5 feet of light.
Yeah.
So you get 5 feet of light, but those of you with dark vision get 35 feet.
Okay.
Poor Dad only gets 5 feet away.
It's all right. He can see us.
Yeah, he's following
Good
close to
enough.
you guys. It is a dark, kind of abandoned cave mining system. As you guys continue down, you see lots of abandoned equipment. You see
So it's just a floating coin
Yeah, floating
right
coins.
now. The floating coin.
Oh, there she is.
Pip's gonna do a little bit of like, make it look like it's a ghost coin. Sorry, the other day it was great.
just riding on that invisibility high.
Yeah. Okay.
It was awesome.
Really
I
like
agree.
being invisible. Okay.
So good. I'm a friendly ghost.
So you continue down this pathway. You see the rubble, abandoned equipment, and like all sorts of like gear and sleeping gear and rotten food and things kind of strewn about. So you guys continue down. You do pass one or two mine carts that are on the track, and some other equipment as you keep going down the mine. But otherwise, nothing catches you. You guys travel. Do you guys want to do anything within this first hour while you have visibility or anything else while the Wanda Web is still persisting?
I think we're just trying to get far enough away that they're not a problem when the web comes down.
Yeah.
Or if they get through it.
So let's say you guys are moving at a fast pace.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys are booking. You're not really taking much of the scenery, you're just kind of going down. So an hour passes, eventually Pip just kind of pops into existence.
Yep.
And you guys are still kind of just, now that the webs are gone.
Yeah.
They could have broken through before then, but you're not positive about anything. You guys are just moving down.
Yep.
Okay. So how long do you guys want to travel at a fast pace?
Honestly, an hour's probably enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the creatures didn't seem hella fast, and they don't necessarily know where we've gone.
Okay. So you guys travel down about fast pace. You pass many other kind of branching paths, but you guys decide to stay with the railroad. It's kind of the largest and easiest to traverse. So after your hour goes by, you guys kind of all have a second place. You guys
Okay, we've got to get our bearings.
Yes.
Figure out where the heck we are.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna do.
okay. So what do you guys want to do to get you ready? You guys looking around?
I think we'll definitely at least start with looking around.
So roll a perception check for me.
You okay?
How many? Just one?
Just whoever wants to look. I don't care.
I got +9. 15.
15. Okay. Meredith, roll me a percentile then. So, guys, you're looking around, you see kind of bare stone, you see where it's kind of been dug into the side. Definitely an man-made track seems kind of narrow, or seems true, and doesn't seem to be unbroken. And you're looking around, there's not too many things that really kind of give you a direction of where you're going, other than the arrows pointing in the direction that you guys were running. You probably would imagine those are used for orientation's sake, and they have a W written by the arrow.
Okay, so west.
And there's also a number designation, which is 1.
Mile marker? Maybe?
I don't know. So, you see that looks like you're still heading in the right direction. You can gain. You see kind of some alcoves off to your left. That look like they have like some old dilapidated tables. A spot where maybe people sat and had lunch. Some mining equipment strewn about, but nothing really particular. What was your perception check? It was like 15 or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. That's all you.
Alright. Passive perception at 19.
Doesn't work that way.
Rude.
Okay. Should we keep on going? What am I doing?
Yes. Keep following the west arrow.
Okay, so you guys keep heading down. Eventually, after about what feels like forever, but most likely it's another hour, you guys kind of come to a crossroads, where you see that the minecart kind of spreads off into 2 separate paths. One that seems to be kind of going to the north, and one that seems to be continuing straight. You see that there is a set of signs
Okay.
at this crossroads.
What does it say?
So there is a sign pointing down the path you're going to, which says W1 Cavern West. One that points back where you guys came from, which says Centralized Cavern Hub. And then the one that's pointing to the new cavern is saying WN 1. Gems.
Okay, so that's probably just deeper into the mine.
Let's go. Cavern.
Yeah, we'll continue with just the western.
Okay? You guys keep going down the trail.
I have no spatial awareness.
So,
This is hell. My own personal hell, and he knows it.
well, the problem with this, I mean, it's a large mine. Build a map that was able to encompass the whole thing. Except for the one that I have scribbled down in it. And I can't show that to you guys. So, as you guys continue down the path, I will say that if you guys have a general idea that you kind of want to stay on this path, keep going that direction. I would like percentiles.
Okay. We're about to meet something unpleasant. I can feel it. 47.
Okay. So the path stays relatively narrow and straight. You feel like you're still going the general direction, although it does kind of twist and turn to a certain extent. You can see a number of smaller kind of like offshoot caverns. One that says like SW1, and you find another WN2, WN3. A number of different cavern systems as they're kind of drifting down. In addition to signs kind of pouring into locations. Occasionally, sign will also kind of point to a special location. You pass one that says cafeteria, and it points down one of the offshoot caverns. It gets like
Bless you. Bless you.
bless you.
Bless you.
It has like bless you.
Stop it.
Here, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just pulled a little bit of muscle.
I'm sorry. So
Allergies.
in the special locations, it does often give a mile mark. So it normally says like 0.02
Okay.
or 0.4 or things like that, but you kind of don't know. You do pass one that says privy at one point. You pass another one that says bless you. Probably the fan. Fan's like really dusty.
Yeah.
Maybe vacuum the thing. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. You're allergic to dust. I mean, that could do it, yeah.
Pretty allergic to dust, yeah.
Explains why she dies every time.
So as you continue down, you eventually find one that says dormitory 1, dormitory 2, and it has a email marker. Sometimes you pass what seems like a special location on the main pathway. And as time progresses, the one that points back to the hub does after a couple tunnels, a couple crossroads, has a mile marker that's associated to it, and it goes from 2 to 8 to 10. So eventually it stops about 20. And at that point, you guys are starting to get what feels like a full day.
Yo.
What do you guys want to do?
Camp out in the lantern.
That's probably the best idea. Find ourselves an alcove and camp out in lantern.
Okay. So roll a perception check for me.
Okay. 19.
19. Okay. So you guys continue down the path, looking specifically for kind of an outcropping where you can kind of sleep in the night. You do eventually find one that seems to be like the start of a smaller tunnel that goes in. It kind of quickly gets narrow and stops. So, but it's about wide enough for the dome at the end. So you guys want to? You guys can stop there.
Yep.
So you head off. You set up the dome. I'm assuming adjusting the color to match the tree.
We're gonna
Full
camouflage.
full normal setup.
Yep.
And yeah, it's quiet, unnaturally
Ooh,
quiet. And every so often you'll hear maybe a drip, but it echoes from a direction you cannot figure out.
Oh, sorry.
Sounds what?
Nothing. Always makes me think of
What?
The Hobbit.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, riddles in the dark.
That whole chapter freaks me the hell out.
Yeah, I was home alone.
My personal nightmare.
It's home alone listening to Andy Serkis read that in the middle of the night.
Ooh.
Scary as fuck.
I feel you, because I was listening to the Fellowship Going Through the Mines of Moria with surround sound. Alone at night, I'm just like, screw this. Behind me, I'm just like, no! Bye!
Cat, you're supposed to protect me, not to kill the crap out of me.
Oh no, that was a surround sound.
Oh, gotcha.
There was no cat, it was a dog.
Oh, you
And
did
he
that.
wasn't the one making the sound.
I can't remember what we watched, but I remember we were watching late at night and we had surround sound. Oh, maybe it was Dead Space. We're playing Dead Space with surround sound, and like creatures would pop out of nowhere all the time. It's a horror game. You want to talk about scaring the poop out of you?
No, like I still have nightmares. I wake up because nightmares of like somehow I'm in a cave and like the back opens up and Gollum grabs me. I know, and like it's like terrifying. And like,
It's the blue eyes and the dark.
no,
Nah,
in my
nah.
dreams, his eyes are as big as saucers.
So I guess we're never gonna do the
Fucking
Lorelei
nice.
Taverns in West Virginia when we go through there, huh?
Hell no. I'm not even going, and hell no.
That's a lot of fun. actually.
Vetoed from a
I've
distance.
been in multiple sets of caverns. It's pretty cool.
You can do that by yourself.
It's crazy because they do a lights out thing while you're in there. That is scary.
Advanced
It's
darkness.
advanced darkness. It is. You cannot see. You can't see the hand in front of your face.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Anyway, that's my nightmares, please.
So
You scare Megan, this is how you scare me.
yeah, fair. All right, so
Not scared of creepy area.
it's you guys don't hear. Like I said, there's not much for sound other than when it kind of echoes around. It's hard to determine. Occasionally, you see a rat can speak by.
Terrifying, because they're noisy.
At one point, you feel like something starts climbing up the side of the dome, but
No.
doesn't like go anywhere.
I already feel like the creepy crawlies on me just thinking
I
about
know.
it.
Shiver. It's fine.
Is there anything you guys want to do before you guys go to sleep on this evening?
Say a silent prayer.
Nope. I'm gonna pass out as soon as I physically can.
Alright, so you guys all eventually kind of get comfortable, and despite all the occasional popping and weird sounds you guys hear, you just fall asleep. Time passes, and you all eventually wake up.
Oh, hallelujah.
You have no idea what time it is.
Oh, I know. I've been through a long rest.
You have. Shortly after you guys wake up and as you're breaking camp, the dome does fall. So,
It's been roughly 8 hours.
I think the dome asks, is it 8 or 10 that last?
I think it's 8.
I think it's 10.
I don't like. So they have this thing where it's like after a whole day.
It does not
My
say on my end.
Dross says it says that I should be able to get all my charges back.
8 hours. Okay. So you guys wake up, and right as you guys are waking up, the dome falls. So what about your charges?
Sorry, it says a whole day, and it should my charges should come back. But when I hit the long rest, it didn't. My
Yeah, just uncheck your charges.
I can't.
I mean, you can. What is this for? Your thing? Your loot?
Yes. So it says I have 6 charges left.
Let's see. This is the Das Loot.
Yes. And I did it on the spells
Okay.
page.
Yeah, don't do. Go to the inventory. Go click on the Das Loot there, and then there's charge there. You can. The